live off of it. This is overhead. You guys happen to be prone. I am overhead. I am in a externally rotated position at the glenohumeral joint. I have complete upward rotation. And I'm trying to stabilize the upward rotation. So what he's saying is exactly true. Okay, we'll even do to where we'll go, we call this the swim. It's because we put on swimming with our swimmers. Up into the Y, like a 3 to 6 second hold. Come down into the W with a 3 second hold. Keep that arch position, come back into the Y with the 3 second hold. Those types of things. We do a lot of overhead work. It's just a big difference between, we'll even go through throwing motions and swimming motions. We'll take a weight, one leg, and come here and back. So we'll go actually in the impingement, right before it's impinged, go through rotation and come back. Because when you throw, you go external, internal. When you swim, you go external, internal. So we're going to reverse those motions. We'll even do it, we'll have like a band. Say there's a band here. I'm grabbing the band, so now I get the variable load all the way through and back. And the band tension comes back into this position of overhead motion. With resist, obviously gravity and the weight I'm holding in my hand, and variable resist coming back this way. Follow what I'm saying? Or you can even do press, so I can put the bands behind me. If they really want to get that motion, that's fine. You just change the momentum. So let's say that you're behind me, we can just do it. Where's the... And pretend I'm having weights in my hand. It could be these motions, or these motions. That is not a compressive. You contract your hip extensors. Real tight. You get as much arch as you can right here. So tucking the shoulder blades in, can somebody come back there too to lift it off? So this has to be tight, squeezed, not yet. And the shoulder blades have to be tight and squeezed to significant enough degrees that you have as much arch here as possible. I mean, obviously, unless somebody has like a pre-existing back issue. Like if they have a ruptured disc or something like that, and they can't get in these extensions, you want to ball yourself up as much as you possibly can. Okay, it's concept like why do powerlifters put themselves up in a ball like this? What is the reasoning for it? At the glenohumeral joint is the pec major. How many divisions are there of the pec major? Where do they attach? 3 divisions. They have very specific attachment sites. So if you think of the first division, just lay flat. In simple terms, without getting too about anatomy of where it attaches on bone, but you have a division here, and a division here of the pec major. Obviously, it's not going to be straight across. It's going to be, fan, like you guys know what a pec major looks like. Okay? Having said that, if you ball yourself up, think of the divisions being here. Now put yourself in a ball. Keep going. Keep going. I just put the divisions over the top of each other. See what I'm saying? Internal rotation and enough internal rotation motion that dictates that this is appropriate. Now, if you have a bar, 2 hands fixed on a bar, and you do bench press, obviously it's going to lock it and slam it into that motion, whether you can control it or not. The neutral grip bar just has less internal rotation. So the more evaluations we do, we notice that a lot of people are asymmetrical, and if they are symmetrical, this is just not an appropriate range they can control. Just because you can get from A to B, and because you're slamming it into a range you can't control because you're fixed onto a bar, doesn't mean it's appropriate. Doesn't mean you can control it. Look at the range they can control. Okay, now obviously, if I say put your hand to the ground, he can do it, but you see how he's just rotating and shifting? I want to look at pure shoulder flexion. Now obviously there's going to be some upward rotation of the scapula, but without shifting himself out and repositioning. What's his range? That's his range on the right side. And that's his range on the left side. Key question is, should this individual do a pull-up? Of course not. What we do is just look at motion, quality of motion, and most importantly, symmetry. Again, we don't have to be medical therapists to know that he is clearly asymmetrical. You feel tighter on your left side? He probably feels it. So how do we get him into a pull-up in the range we know he can control? Or he has slightly more range. But again, we would not do, because his right and his left is here, we default into training him in the range, the limit, the least amount of range he can control. So right's here, left's here, we're going to do it in this position. If you use a band on pull-ups, you get the exact same effect as a regular pull-up, but you can change your body position. So many people say, well, the pull-up, I want to use more weight. If you do a band, you take body weight off. That's what I'm saying, is put a belt and a chain on. The band is not used for just assistance. It's used to reposition the body. So we come over to the hand back slow and just do really, really light isometric contractions. Say we tell him to do 6 sixes. Release, back slow, light press, like 5% of your maximal force. Real light. You attempt to push everything as one unit towards the ground. When you have the isometric contraction down, you maintain that isometric contraction of horizontal abduction at the glenohumeral joint. Maintain that. And then you start to slide up, keep sliding, lock your elbows out, keep that press down, and slide down. So this goes back to answering your question about the swimmer and the question you just asked.